Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that. Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Welcome back to the show. Yeah, people, it's the second night of the weekend's triple treat, second night of the World Cup show, episode 2. And we'll be talking about some other teams tonight, what they bring to the fore, and certainly what can be done. Also, we'll be talking about schoolboy football. And as you can see on screen there, Kingston College stop high-flying Mona High, Craig Butler's led team in the Manning Cup, albeit it was of academic interest because both teams are on their way already to the semifinals. You understand? So that is where it is at the moment. And Kingston College Mona would have qualified from Group A. Group B, Jamaica College and Stats would have qualified from that group. Welcome to everyone. Thanks very much for tuning in. Thank you very much. It's another day. Please remember to like the video, share the video, and if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do so and become a part of the family. All right. So yeah, my people. And of course, EPL review is going to be coming up as well. World Cup show. A whole lot of football to talk. A whole lot of football to discuss. But Mona really put there. But before I go any further, people, Sword Cry. I think the last time you say, you and the Rasta on radio are actually brothers. So if that is true, I must bring condolences to you and the family if that is so, because we heard what transpired there. So let me know if that is true, South Guy. Fresh God, big up yourself. Welcome. Fresh God. Capo is in the building. Yeah, man. All right. Mona has nothing to be ashamed of. KC was just the better team. Toughy Rudy, big up yourself. Bless up, coach. KC versus Mona game was a very good game and large turnout. Remember, I did tell you from long time, So that game is gonna pull out a lot of fans. Roderick Sharp, big up yourself. Roderick. You don't know it going on. Bless up. And of course, people, the number is always there for you to call and share your views. You don't know. We allow you to speak, share your views, and let your voice be heard. You know what I mean? All right. So, also, Mona, I think this is their first defeat of the season. and it was done by a very potent Kingston College unit. Well coached. They seem to be together. They're on the top of Manning Cup right now. I think the only loss they got was from St. George's College as well. This Kingston College team, and they roared back and destroyed St. George's College twice after. So they are the overwhelming favorites now to take this Manning Cup title, and their talisman, Dujon Richards, aka Whisper, the loud whispering Dujon Richards, continue to let his name ring. Hasn't stopped a moment for his name to be calling week in, week out, match day in, match day out. So Whisper is doing an excellent job. It was a big battle today. Craig Butler is one of the coaches of Whisper from the academy, Phoenix. Also, Craig Butler is at Mona, where he has been going and doing an excellent job with those youngsters. So it was basically a big match for both Whisper and Craig Butler. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, the better team won, which is, of course, Kingston College. They defeated Mona 4-2. It was an exciting game at one point. It was 2-0, and then Mona pegged back Kingston College. And I mean, Kingston College seemed to have exploded, and they dismissed them in the latter part of the second half, and the game ended in a 4-2 win for the KC team. Best football unit in Jamaica right now in schoolboy football. So let me make that absolutely clear. Based on how they are playing, the energy, the vibrancy, the whole passion, wanting to take this title home. I mean, KC is just off the chain. Can't stop them. You can't stop them. You can't stop them. So as I wrote in the poll, there's a poll. Will JC stop this Kingston College team in the Manning Cup? Because it lines up right now, they could meet in the final. Or it could be another mouth-watering encounter between KC and Mona again. Because the 4 teams in the semifinal stats, KC, JC, and Mona. So a whole lot of things to actually look out for. Over in the DaCosta Cup, exciting times lie ahead in the DaCosta Cup. Trust me, exciting things are ahead in the DaCosta Cup. It's going down to the wire. It's going down to the wire, people. Yeah, man. It's going down to the wire in this one. This thing is not coming up. But for the most part, the score lines, I think Dintil defeated Edwin Allen 3-1. Sorry, Central. They defeated Central 3-1. Clarendon College, a defending champion, they seem to be on a roll. They can't be stopped at this moment. They defeated Edwin Allen, a pretty decent unit, 2-0. Manchester seem to have cemented their spot as well, defeating William Knibb 1-0. I think William Knibb has faltered from that defeat against Dintil. They have not found back their footing since. Mannings, one of the favorites to lift the title, they outscored from 4-1 in that encounter there. So some very exciting games are ahead, coming up in the schoolboy football, because these semi-final clashes, they are going to be exciting. Yes, thank you. That was an oversight. Is it because the defending champion dropped? Yeah, that's true. Garvey Marseille was last year's champion. They fell out of the competition. So Clarendon College and Mannings are the overwhelming favorites at this time. And without doubt, it's gonna be a big thing between Mona, JC, and the KC. Those are the teams that persons are favoring at the moment. You understand? Let's see how that one will pan out. The Premier League. Whoa. Let me draw from my blue book, because some results are in from the Premier League, people. Results are in from the Premier League. Results are in from the Premier League. Matter of fact, this back to the, just a little track back to the Costa Cup, where we have the quarterfinal round. Mannings and Manchester sit unbeaten on top of Group A. Highly unlikely that any other team will, push past them. Mannings and Manchester will make it from this group. And in the other group, it's going to be very, 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 very interesting. Dintil, I believe, play Clarendon College next. They need a victory. In order to secure their spot in the semi-final. Edwin Allen need a victory in order to secure their spot in the semi-final. Central at the foot of the table, they also need a victory. So Edwin Allen versus Central, that one is going to be epic. Edwin Allen can make it if they defeat Central or they draw with Central. If Dintil go ahead and defeat Clarendon College themselves, and Clarendon College will go through, while if Edwin defeats Central, wow, this group is very interesting. Group B. But many are favoring Edwin Allen and Clarendon College at this juncture. At first, even though Dintil is sitting in second position, persons are now favoring Edwin Allen because Dintil has a more challenging game against Clarendon College in their next encounter, while Edwin Allen will face the battered Central in that encounter. You understand? Drop out because Marion Gordon didn't want to miss the Cameroon game. Rockford, big up yourself. At Chile, yeah, man. Some bees hold me today and sting me out with daylight. Right now, my face swell. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Gregory Reed. Rajic Sharp. Yeah, man. Yeah, Arnold Goldberg. Big up yourself. Nobody can stop a Fortis coach at one college in a Jamaica while play schoolboy football. All right, Arnold, big up yourself. KW Media. KC isn't the best team in Manning Cup. I'm 100% for this. But we lapse a lot in games and are fortunate that teams haven't capitalized on that. If we play Mona again, the result won't be like today. Mm. Right now, they are the best team. Arnold say you're 80% for this from you said that. No, I just talk facts without being sentimental. One done Clarendon College, cream of the crap. Yes, Roger could Clarendon I go on a bag of things, man. Vibe with Nick. One thing it a JC versus KC final. All right. I think. Vibe with Nick. All right, let us see how that one goes. But going in the Doncaster Cup, it's gonna be a very tight decider in Group B. Very tight. And why I say tight? Because I think it's a second spot. I think Clarendon really would have secured their spot, but it's a second spot that will be the challenging one. All right. So let's get into the big bad Premier League. Yes, the big bad Premier League prediction, people. Review show. Some very interesting results today. Man said them face swell up after getting B's tongue. Wow. Mm, 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 mm. Wow, wow, wow. I think everybody got this one wrong. Every single person got it wrong. Oyin got it wrong. Rich Poor got it wrong. And as we talk about that, let me get the link up and running because we don't want to break. Although that show you might not belong in the people. Yeah, South Korea, you're right. It's a tough group, man. Yeah, man. I say it without apology. KC is the best team right now. Best schoolboy football team. Yeah, man. I say it without apology. I think KC is the best overall. Yeah, man. Some people agree with me. You know? But again, it's who show up on the day that will decide who take the title. But nonetheless, decent game. Marby Arnold Goldberg, them not understand the football. Yeah, man. So everybody got that wrong. Cataract, Rich Poor, Hot Chili, Devon Porter. Everybody expected City to win at home. I had a 2-0 victory. Some people have 3-1, 4-0, 3-1, 4-1. But the bees them go in and deal with the thing. Deal with it away. So a pure rank scorer going right. Jeremy, what's up? We're not here as usual, you know, Jeremy. Yeah, we sort out that part there. No, you're muted, Jeremy.
Are you hear me now?
Yeah, we are here now. What say you?
What's going on, man?
Pick up yourself one.
Listen, we are kickstart. We are kickstart the what a Saturday, eh?
I tell you, some exciting encounter,
Why?
exciting game.
Why? We don't know why we wake up so early, start.
What you say? Are your team?
Yes, sir.
Where you get an early morning flogging?
Oh God, man! But it game it pan out that we're still because from the whistle blow, Brentford at it with a long ball and the first couple seconds, the sister will not ready with it properly. But City not turn up. City not turn up at all this morning, coach. Honestly,
Mm.
not turn up at all. It was a poor performance from everybody on the team. Every single body. Probably a goalkeeper, and the best player on the park. You know, because the second goal we score, I don't know why we so soft. Why Akanji fall? Just fall the man. Brentford are fall people when we are break from the counter. Brentford are fall weak. So why we can't? Why we so pretty for not fall them?
Mm. Yeah, for real, for real. But like I said, many persons didn't expect that. And you see, from the team, the starting 11 pick, me hear some man start talk about Gundogan. Them say they don't know why Pep go start that man.
What do you mean by why Pep not start? Why Pep start man? What do you mean by that?
That's what them say. Me don't know. Me never asked. Me just
No.
go and look and see.
So who Pep gonna start on the midfield? Am I gonna put Bernardo? Am I put Bernardo with KDB inside and Mahrez on the outside? All right. When him want more possession in a game, coach, him a go start Gundogan inside with KDB.
Mm.
If him really want to hold it more position than what we normally get. But Gundogan reliable. So why people don't want him start on the squad? I just never already a coach. And that is it. Starting level wasn't a problem. I just never already it.
All right. Right now, a prediction. Well, I don't know how I go on now. Kind of jumping thing I go on with me right now. But I know what is the problem, man. Make him try it again now. All right. So another game on the cards was Bournemouth at home to Everton. Everybody except Devon Porter. Coach Devon Porter, you're the only one. This one right. I predicted a 1-all draw. Cataract 1-all. Rich Poo 1-0 to Everton. At Chile 2-all. But Devon said 2-1 to Bournemouth. Bournemouth ended up winning 3-0. Very good performance there from Bournemouth at home. They destroyed this Everton team. Remember, I also said this Everton team not really hot enough. You understand? So it is what it is. 3 valuable points there going into the break on a high for Brentford and Bournemouth so far. So that is where that prediction went. Liverpool versus Southampton. I predicted 3-0. Me get it right. Liverpool win. Look like a long time they don't win a game.
The pool. We still can.
Roberto Firmino score a goal. Darwin Nunes got a double. I'm wondering if Firmino is sending a message
To the coach.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has sent message today, you know.
Like a whole message sent out, you know.
Yeah, man, I will if a message sent out to the man.
Yeah, man. Hey, let me run back to the Brentford game. You know, I said I so forgot to mention how Ethan Pinnock would have feared out against Erling Haaland. But it look like them cooling, man.
But no, coach, at the end of the day, remember, It's a striker we predominantly play inside of the box. Zine, if your midfield, all right, personally, I always ask how you stop Alan. You have to stop the midfield. If the midfield is poor, Alan is not going to have a good game. KDB was poor. Everybody in the midfield was poor. We could have connect a pass. We could have wear a proper pass. Then we could have connect a proper pass. You see me? So, Alan game will always be down. You know, them man strive off quality ball coach, man. So, we never surprised.
Okay. All right. So back to the Liverpool game. The Liverpool game, they beat their academy 3-1. I said 3-0. Cataract 2-0. Richpool 2-0. Actually 2-1. Devon Porter 3-0. So everybody got that one right, which was in itself, we just say one of those easy fixtures you could call. So 3 points there for Liverpool, and they are back on track. Norwich versus Crystal Palace. This was one of the headache one, but Norwich, Morgan Gibbs White, 54th minute winner over this Crystal Palace team. I said 2-1 to Crystal Palace. Wrong bang. Wrong bang for Cataract. Wrong bang for Richpool. Actually got that one. Wrong bang for Devon. So actually is the only one who got this one right, you know. So big up to Arch. For me, Jermaine, this look like I got two teams that are very hot and cold, up and down. But I mean,
probably Palace more consistent, I think.
yes, but Nottingham Forest made most use of their home advantage.
True.
And it was no, you're not getting an extra point. Actually, you said 2-1. 2-1, you said to Nottingham Forest. You're not getting no extra point for that one here. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I think the Norwich team would have gotten the better of them because they're at home. And it's always, if Liverpool went down there and could have beat them, then it would have always been difficult for anybody to. I think Arsenal went there and defeated them and another team. So the thing said. No, sir, 2-1 may have fear, actually. So I don't know where that go. 2-1. 2-1 me have fear. All right. Other game. Tottenham without Spurs. They defeated Leeds in a very exciting encounter. 4-3. They outscored them. There was a red card, Tyler Adams. I mean, this game went down to the wire.
Yeah, this one could have went anyway.
Anyway, this one could have gone. Anyway. Leeds put up a very formidable fight, valiant fight in this encounter. Trust me, it could have, as I said, gone anyway. But I did say in this one last evening in the German that a few weeks now, me a bet against Tottenham. I feel like this week of the week where them are gonna get back them 3 points, and they did it against a weakened Leeds team. Well, not a weakened, but a very valiant Leeds team. But I mean, the home support would have pushed along this Tottenham without Spurs team. You know what I mean?
Leeds always find themselves in some shootout type of game.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Remember a 2-1 you say actually, man. Remember that, man, like yesterday. Everything me right down, you know, Chile. All right, so I predicted 2-0. Cataract 1-0. Richpool 1-0. Wrong. Chile said 3-2 to Leeds. Wrong. Devon Porter said 3-1 to Tottenham. So, me, Cataract, and Devon Porter got that one right. Actually, and Richpool, they were off the ball in that one. So that's that with the review. But very exciting game nonetheless. All right, moving over to the Jared. No, London Stadium, where we had West Ham hosting Leicester City. Leicester City, goals from James Maddison and Harvey Barnes. They defeated West Ham at home 2-0. I predicted 2-1, so I got that right. Cataract 1-0. Rich Poor again. Rich Poor don't know something I prediction, people. He not good at all. 2-1. Actually say 1-1 in lose to Devon Porter, 1-1 him lose. So I mean I Cataract really the man right now. Yeah, man. We have three right prediction. No, Devon Porter. Me, Cataract, and Devon Porter have 3 correct prediction. So we are the big man right now. We are lead. But again, West Ham has been struggling. Leicester struggling a bit too. But when they get the lowly teams, they do the best that they can against this. And Leicester has a very good team, or they have a very good team. But, I mean, they need to be a bit more consistent to put up any resistance against some other team. You know what I mean? Newcastle versus Chell River. Chell River. They want to see again. Our Chell Pan. They want to see again a Chell Pan them. Where you say, Jermaine, what you think about Chelsea's dip in form? And see Jason just come in for defend him team. Jermaine jump off, but Jason is here to defend him Chelpan team. And then I want to go on for them, But I predicted actually a 4-0 victory. But it ended up being Cataract rightfully say, even though see where so much goal come from, but yet Slim predict 3-1. But he got it right nonetheless. I got it right. Me tell us a Rich Pool a good man. Actually right up there. Devon Porter used sentiments because of Chelsea and team. I may ask him where goal come from, him get that one wrong. So actually coaches this and Cataract got that one wrong, right? Right now, coaches this and Cataract moved away from the pack. Four correct predictions so far. 4 out of 8. So that's a 50%. Anybody else? Them dead. All right. Arsenal versus Wolves. Very, very good encounter. Arsenal, I hope that the fans can now say that they are going to win this Premier League title. I now hope that the Arsenal fans can come out, or they will come out and tell the masses that they will win this Premier League title. If they can't do it, can't help them. Full time now, they would have, speak confidently on this matter. Yeah, man. A full time now. Full time now. Full time now, people. Full time now. The Arsenal fans, them, deal with the thing the right way. You understand? All right. So I predicted it 3-0, but it was a comfortable 2-0. That's a 5-point lead for Cataract with some extra points. Devon with some extra point. If we had started it, they predicted the correct score, 2-0. Actually get that one wrong. And Rich Poe got that one. That's the only one Rich Poe got right, you know. The Arsenal game, you know. No, him get the Chelsea one right. No, the Liverpool. Him get the easy one them right. Jervian.
Here's a going coach.
What going for your Chelpan team? I know Chelsea again, you know. No. Chelpan that now, you know.
Them in a trouble, coach, man. Big trouble. Big trouble. From where Jay anywhere that day?
Jay anywhere than MPEC. Forward and center.
And CC.
CC a hide, man.
CC from CC get it. From CC get from the man them brush CC.
He 4-0. Yeah, we don't see him again.
We don't see him again. They might hide.
We don't see CC again, you know, brother.
No, they not trouble, man. Newcastle ball them to them, man. Ball them.
Hey, Newcastle. I gotta be listen to me. Cannot sleep on this Newcastle team, you know, Jermaine.
No, man. Remember, coach. Remember, man. Right? I'm money running football, you know, coach. No joke about it, you know. Whether people like it or not, you know. I'm money run football, and once you have the right investment and the board will get you some decent player and really work with the coach. It's always gonna be upward growth for them, you know. And they look like man, them unstoppable, coach. Man, no fear nobody. And the team built defensively solid, you know. And then they have some willing players going forward, and the man them are finding it. But what do you name on the right hand side? Almiron or whatever man I play with the heart where man I play right now, coach, normal.
Yeah, man. Plus the thing about it, you know, Jermaine, them not let in a lot of goals, you know, the meanest defense, you know.
Them defensive coach, the man them remember say 5 goals, the man them concede, you know. 3 against City and 2 at home. 3 against City or away from home. 3 against City and 2 other goals. You know. The man they not let in no heap of goals at all.
So that goes to show that on any team. So some team are going to trouble, especially when the replay coming up. When they go against this Newcastle team again, you know, especially in the January window, out of World Cup, some money I got spend, you know.
Without a doubt, man. Money not stop spend, man. Money not stop spend.
Yeah, man. It is what it is at the moment. But Arsenal, it's now time for their fans to come out fully and declare themselves winners.
I still don't. Winners. I still don't think they can.
But it look like they're afraid, Jermaine. If you were an Arsenal fan at this moment, seeing, would you be afraid?
I'm not gonna be afraid.
Would you be afraid at the position that you're in right now to say that you are the winner?
Yeah, you can't say you're winning, coach. It's too early, man. But there's a lot of things to take into consideration. I see Arteta, them drop out of the EPL Cup, right? So them still in the Europa, right? I think he's gonna make a bold move again and send out a easy squad and drop out of that cup. And that's the only way for Arsenal win the title is for stay in the Premier League only. They don't have the depth because the players them send out other day in the EFL game. Zine, them not come in and really give a good showing. So it go sticky for them. Them have a solid level and nothing else.
Oh, see. And they said that Arsenal team are one of the team with the fewest changes in the starting 11. since this season, you know. You understand?
Right,
So
you know make no change because you have the quality in depth. So must stick
so
with
so
the team where perform.
right. So you think that they are going to go into the January window with some big signings?
No, sir, I don't think they're gonna spend.
You don't think Arsenal are going to be spending?
No. I don't think they must spend January.
Why you think so?
Cause remember say naturally you know, coach. Remember saying no. When it come January window, there is not always no hot players really available to come to your January, you know. Summer you normally get most of the big hitting signings them, you know. No, nobody now left January like that. We can make a real difference in our team unless the player unhappy at the club when they're right now as a big player. Like come and say Aubameyang have been up in face for the bench today.
Over something there. Over
Yeah.
Chelpan.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I think you're on a very good wavelength where that is concerned. But look at this. A long time Arsenal find themselves in a position like this. You really think say them give away this?
I know them want gateway. I know them want gateway. I track down people and take away title from them in the coach. Remember I said 2 times I did for Liverpool and one by one point, you know. I track them down again and take it from them, you know. So I don't want them want give it up or give it away and I just they're gonna take it.
Where's the City I take it from them?
Yeah man, we don't play. See you feel like we're out of it. We? No sir.
Really? Jeremy and the confidence though.
And when they do it over and over in a coach, it come like second nature to you, know. So we don't feel we don't feel pressured none at all, you know.
Why Sterling can't find a foot in a Chelsea, boss? Oh, Chelpan. You notice me I give you no for a team them some name. You have Chelpan now and a Chelsea. You have Tottenham without Spurs. You have Liverpool. You understand? So me take time I give some teams some name, you know.
Yeah.
And more to come.
I tell you. But Sterling, one of my brethren support what do you call it, Chelsea. And my always when Guardiola dropped Sterling, my always I look out and say whether Sterling a perform, yes I know if he start. So today me take him and ask, well Sterling 6 still, but you know say Potter drop him couple times. I mean I say, yo, why you not look out say man to start even when he not play properly. But same bias and stay.
Yeah, definitely. So we have 2 more games coming up tomorrow. So hold on, let me see the prediction out of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So coach's desk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Me get out of 8, you know. Let me see Cataract. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 8. Rich Pool. 2 out of 8. That is abysmal, man. At Chile. 1, 2, 3 at Chile. No man at Chile. Yeah, go on that. Yeah. That's not hot Chile again. That's not hot Chile again. And Devon Porter 1, 2, 3, 4. So me and Cataract tie up front there. Cataract would have got an extra point if we had started it with the correct scoreline. Devon Porter would have gotten some extra points too. But
would I take somebody on the top predictor them? We say actually hot or coach or you and
no,
Porter.
actually fall off still. You know. You see, from me take up a prediction.
Yeah.
Actually now say nothing, brother.
So the only thing would I want for no now are the correct score because
Yeah.
You know say the NBC predictor thing 5 correct scores 50,000. We may ever go use one on the score one of the day and get if 5 correct. Probably not send one little piece of change still.
Yeah. Hey, you know, said to be honest, some people reach out to me read some things there because of the prediction thing.
Right.
But yo, me not really into that part of it, man. So
Yeah, the only reason I'm kind of into this one still is because it's free, you know.
yeah, me just do it for you fun, night. Me not
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah,
serious.
yeah, 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 yeah,
But guess what? You see, with predicting still, me use up past results. I use up the form of the team.
right.
Sometimes I take into consideration what you call it? Um the form at home.
Yeah.
Sometimes I use that too. My prediction tomorrow, Brighton versus Aston Villa, 2-1 to Brighton, you know. Manchester United 0, Fulham 0. That's my prediction. So outer east. I saw a thing set, man. I saw it said outer east. Tell you, me fear in my prediction, you know. Me no stay like Devon Porter where say Chelsea are going to beat something the 1-0, Newcastle 1-0, and Chelsea now score no goal. So I don't know when would I find that goal there. You understand? But it is what it is at the moment. So what do you think about KC, Jermaine?
Repeat that, coach.
What do you think about KC? You think they're unstoppable right now?
Wow. As a unit, it look the way they, of course. You know. They so this a Mona first last for the season, right?
Yeah.
And you declare that Chelsea is the right now is the best team. Well, I agree with you. Because if this is Mona's, even though we can have a freak result, but KC been playing consistent football, you know. So
Huh?
I think KC been playing consistent football. So may have
Your
them.
volume gone down, Jermaine.
Huh? Yeah, hear me, coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, may have KC if you take a title, man.
What do you think they are going to do against a Clarendon College unit that is playing exceptional football in the Manning Cup, in the Doncaster Cup as well?
I think they have a slight edge.
They still have the edge?
Yeah, I do think they still have a slight edge over Clarendon College. So,
Tell us why.
well, I don't really watch Wally again and still a coach, but I'm gonna say no. You see, I think with KC you have some individual talent and the team where it can just at any given moment they can just give you a brilliant a spark of brilliance and you just take the game from any team at all. You know, in likes of Dujan and what's the other guy's name? But you have couple of them. You know, so I think individually they're really brilliant and then collectively as a team they're unstoppable just the same. So um and a couple of games I watch where them kind of lapse in concentration just the same. You know, but when they're on the money, they're hard to play against.
Yeah, man.
Would I love money?
So,
Would I love money to take the Costa Cup title still?
huh?
I say, would I love money to take the Costa Cup title still as a Westman?
Yeah. Why Manning's man would I will want to hear you say that. Outer East, I say one Phoenix, one Butler. Phoenix never die. So you know, say
So we're in the wounded now?
yeah. And who they have to play next in the semi-final? Jamaica College, True Blue, one college. So they don't know that's how it go. Guess they're gonna rise from the from the Phoenix, and we'll definitely see what they will bring. But trust me, the semi-final round is not gonna be easy either. Looking forward to see some more tantalizing football being played. You know what I mean? All right, so back to the World Cup. So we finished the EPL review and the schoolboy football. Back to the World Cup. And we're not going to be long on a show here tonight, honestly. I don't think more will be long on a show here tonight. So in terms of Portugal, well, let me see if let us start with France. The French team, Jermaine. What do you think about this French team?
The French team lacking some crucial players. You know, Kante out in the midfield as their top defensive midfield player. Pogba is out also. Creativity. And we all know even when Pogba not playing good at the club level, when he meets up with his international counterparts,
Different Pogba.
It's a different Pogba. You know, it's still a strong unit, but I don't have them going all the way at all. You know, but they're gonna come and put in a good showing. You know, so
okay. And I think they have a potent front line.
definitely.
They have the Ballon d'Or winner in Karim Benzema. They have the young Kylian Mbappe, Kingsley Coman, Oliver Giroud is a reliable man as well. Antoine Griezmann, Dembele, and Nkunku. I think this is a very good forward line. You know what I mean? So I think this France team, I would say, will progress from their group. But when it comes on to winning the title as defending champion, I don't know.
No, them definitely I leave them group, man. You know, and go on a later stage of the competition. But I said they're definitely gonna leave their group and progress in the competition. You know, as of winning it, I think they're a bit short to win this World Cup.
Okay. All right. I think I agree with you, but when France buck up in a competition still like can't write them off in them. The Frenchman them still enough. But yeah, based on what and when we're doing these things, it's based on what is on paper, what we have seen from these players. But then again, if they can gel together, they still be a force to be reckoned with.
Definitely.
Yeah. All right. Let's look at Germany. Germany. Some people say Germany fall off because they are not that feared team, the team that destroyed my own Brazil team 7-1 at a tournament, humiliating the Brazil team. I think they were also knocked out of that competition a year after the following World Cup quite easily. And I think, as usual, Germany, efficiency, technicality, and all of these things, you can't rule them out either, because the Germans are always a well-oiled machine. You understand?
Yeah, the Germans are always there and about. You know, a lot of experience in the team also. You know, so we mix with technical ability and individual talents just the same. So they're a force to reckon with. I don't think they're as strong as when they brush your team aside, but they will do that.
But I think they still have a good enough midfield. Defenders, they have one of the best goalkeepers as well in Manuel Neuer. So I mean, Kai Havertz, Thomas Muller, the experienced one, Leroy Sane. It's not a bad team, but not the best of German team that you'd have seen out there.
Yeah, I think they're balanced. You know. Yeah. So They can definitely do damage also.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Let me see what the comment section is saying. Actually saying, should CR7 be in the squad? In this squad on current form? When you have a legend like that, it's very difficult to put him aside in a base of form, you know. Some country have the luxury to do that, but in this Portugal team, he goes a far away. They got experience, they got front line warriors. All right, so that's what RR is saying about the Germany. Is it the German or the French team are talking about? RR. Yeah, man. Let's take a look at the Belgium team. Many said that this Belgium team would have lost their opportunity and chance to take a World Cup because it is said that this Belgium team would have had a golden generation of players that would have passed through, and they didn't make use of their opportunity. And looking at this squad, I still believe it's a good enough team, formidable team. Many said that in the time when Eden Hazard was at his best in that World Cup, they should have, actually taken that title. They didn't. They some people call them fall off, but I mean, it is what it is. When you look at this um Belgium team, I think they will rely a lot on a Kevin De Bruyne to pull all the strings. But is Eden Hazard back to his best? Do they have the firepower up front, Lukaku, to kill off teams? Do they have the defensive capability to withstand the pressure from other teams? Even with these squads out, I believe people that this is going to be a very, very, or the French team attack, a very competitive World Cup, especially when the fringe matches are blown away, like the first round games. It's going to be a competitive World Cup, Even in the group stage, you might have a little competition where teams who think that they are going to take it already, they are going to have to work very hard. But this Belgium team is still not a bad team. But is it a world title team? I am not certain. I am not sure if this is going to be a world class team.
I would agree with your coach. I think the year when they're supposed to win it, when they're a lot stronger, they miss the opportunity for real. With this squad right now, I don't think so. Yeah, and that's probably just it. And I think a lot of Tillmans and KDB is gonna have to do a lot of work in the midfield to create for this team, and I don't think Hazard is back to his best, or is ever gonna go back to that Hazard that we knew before. So yeah,
Yeah, I don't see a strike force that can take this for them.
no, not at all.
Don't see that strike force. And as RR said in the comment section, even though the French team is not strong, let's roll back a little bit on this French team. They have firepower up front. You understand? So they say you have Grizzly, you have Benzi, Olivier, and Mbappe. At least the French team can look to some set of players to, find the back of the net.
Mm-hmm.
Where will the goals be coming from? Batshuayi and Lukaku. Is that a formidable strike force, strike partnership? Not in my eyes.
The French team don't look bad, coach.
Yeah, the French team don't look bad. The only part, I think we spoke on it last night, the only part of the French team that I have problem with is the middle of the park.
Yeah, I think it's missing that key creative figure.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
And the solidity in a Conte.
Mhm.
Is it
Yeah,
Conte?
they can do damage though, man. They can do damage for real.
Yeah, man. They still can. But again, is it a world beating team? Well, as defending champion, that will propel them to come out and put in a show. Because I don't think they want to relinquish their title that easily. So we're up on the 1 hour mark, people. And we just want to look on probably 2 more teams. Then we whoosh and out of here. Any final words on this Belgium team before we move on?
Nice. Belgium team.
Huh?
No. Them lacking. Them lacking.
Okay. All right. Final European team we're looking at is the England team. Good enough goalkeepers, good enough central defenders, but the wide men, do you think that they are able to defend well against a French team or any other team? Midfielders, they can do a job, but they are world-class midfielder that will rip teams apart? I don't know. They have up front a Harry Kane, a Phil Foden, the little magician. Jack Grealish, sorry, is also a little magician. You have Saka, James Madison, Raheem Sterling. But is that front prong able to rip apart teams, show team little or no, what you call it? Little or no fear, and they just rip teams apart. It's interesting. I think this England team is probably balanced, but are these players world class? Are these players able to rip apart opponents? Go up against a Belgium team and just rip them apart, knowing that the Belgium team is a talented team as well. Are they able to do that?
I mean, so with this England squad coach, as goals in the squad, I think it's gonna boil back down to how Southgate use this team. Because I see you have so Bellingham and Foden predominantly play outside right now under Guardiola. But he can play inside. He can play the creative role also. So yeah, you naturally have wingers. You have a lot of wingers. You have Saka on that side, Sterling on that side. So you don't have to use Foden on the outside. So if you deploy him on the inside with Drew and you have to play with the squad coach. You have to play with the squad. Because the creative player them in a team are young in Bellingham and Foden. Cause like Henderson with them, they're more of a work hard midfielder. Them don't have that spark in a KDB or a Pogba or where's another midfielder? That type of midfielder. So
Yeah, they're not exceptional.
right. So they're gonna have to do a lot of. He's gonna have to play with the squad a little bit and see how far he can go with this team. My two with Column still, honestly, if I'm me, I'll go with Tony over
Tony.
Column. Yeah. Yeah. Just because of the his injury concern. that he's have over the and look at Nick go and pick up other day, even when come back today, play 15 minutes. I still go with Tony over it because I think I've seen enough from Tony now to know that he's not a fluke. You know, he's a talented player. He works hard. You know, he gives you that press up front. You know, you see how far the man them sprint from. You see how far the man them sprint from today upon the to the goal where he score.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so but at the end of the day, it could be the blessing for Jamaica also. Because the man bring him the little thing there over, so I never play him, never give him cap. Come back and drop him from the team. So I don't know. Probably we'll see how he go from here. So no.
You think a Pep Guardiola would do wonders with this England team?
I mean, yes, simply because he's more outside the box person. You can't just come and say, all right, say Guardiola will come play 4-4-3 today. You see me? Or even if he's playing that 4-4-3, it's in a different way. A player is talking inside. You know, with when you're attacking, we're like a back three. Or he's just gonna come with something different. Coach Minzy. You know, while with Southgate is just this simple type, and I don't think Southgate have the capability of changing things during the game to get the best outcome of the game when things is going wrong for England. You see, like how a Guardiola will start this game right now and see that a team is doing this, and right away him just change the formation or switch on a player. Like today, you know, Bernal start on the wing, right? I play on the right side, and we have problem. And bring him inside, he might play a lot deeper side of Rodri. If we bring the ball forward, dribble the ball out of our third. So them simple stuff, the man. You know, them simple stuff there. But I don't think Southgate have. He have some quality players, but I don't think he gets. I think he got too much time with this team before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, definitely. I think another coach would have done better with this England team. Like I said, he's not. But sometimes that overthinking by Pep sometimes costs him, you know.
I mean, but
at least you would have probably pressed a little bit more in terms of making crucial decisions other than the current coach.
So you bring up that point about the overthinking coach with Pep. And a lot of persons bring it up before. So first we bring it up in the Champions League final against Chelsea. Why do we use a out and out defensive midfielder, Zine, and a one threaded ball to the midfield cost us the game. But at the end of the day, for me, the overthinking, what people call it overthinking, make Pep Guardiola.
Yeah.
Different from every other. So when it works, he's brilliant. He's a genius. And when it doesn't work, persons chastise him and all of those stuff with me. It is what it is with me. Me accept it. You get me? Because certain things when him try, when it come off me, I say, yo, this is amazing. You see me? And at the same thing, he might try and sometimes it just don't come off. So me can't bash him for it. You get me? This man give me how much title already. It is what it is, coach. Me just accept it.
Yeah. Yeah, man, certainly. All right. Africa's hope lies with 5 teams. Right? Africa's hope lies with 5 teams. And these 5 teams, Cameroon, which Jamaica played the other day, the local team, and it was a 1-1 draw. Morocco, Tunisia, Ghana, and Senegal. Over the years, Africa has had some very good players, skillful players that come out of the World Cup. What you think these 5 teams can bring to actually forward and upset to some of the more fancy teams and go into the semi-final, albeit the finals of the competition? or will they actually reach that far in this year's competition?
I think Senegal. Well, I think Senegal have the better chance, for progress in this competition, probably. But it's gonna be hard, coach. Honestly, it's gonna be hard.
You know
So
that Mane has been included even though he had a injury.
definitely because the man basically single-handedly bring the man into the World Cup, coach. So it's they're trying to bring it all the way down to the last minute of this competition to see if he can play. So them just not include him, and then he could have really been there. So I'll try everything. I might try everything. Who probably? I think I heard a story once about this guy. I remember for Jacob years ago, but I think at the final, him coming in, him go doctor. Him have some hamstring injury or whatever. We don't remember, but So I think they might just bring it down to the last day of this thing and give him a chance to really play. So no problem with that.
I remember when Wayne Rooney in his young stage, he had a broken metatarsal and they still included him and he played in the second round of the World Cup. So yeah, things like these happen because technology is so great that the healing of players normally takes a longer time, but now it happens so quickly. You wonder,
True.
how medicine has advanced so much.
Yes, man.
You know what I mean? But like I said, though, I think Senegal is one of the teams from Africa that truly can, do the impossible and actually go a far way in this World Cup for the Africa team. But in terms of quality, in terms of tactical awareness and all of these things, I'm not certain, even though there could be surprises, I'm not certain if any of these African teams can stun any of the big teams and win the title, or they can progress all the way. Because all you need in a Germany is 7 games, 7 unbeaten games, and you would be champion,
That's true. But I don't see. I agree with you. I don't see none of the African team really disrupting some of these potential winners that we have in our head. If we really do a damage like that. The African League has grown. That I can say that much. It's really a proud moment and thing, but it's gonna take a lot more. It's gonna take a lot more going forward to do this, But not this tournament. I don't think so.
So is there ever a time when an African team will be overwhelming favorite to actually take the title, a World Cup title?
I don't think so. They're gonna be they're gonna be an underdog. I think they're gonna be an underdog team, but I don't think they're gonna really be the out and out favorite to take it. But I think there's gonna be a squad with the quality.
So it's just underdog team that they will always be.
Repeat, Coach, me lose you.
No, I'm saying if it's only underdog team that these African teams can actually be. Can they progress beyond just being underdog teams?
There's always a possibility. There is always a possibility. I, I, I really don't. I haven't looked into the African League like that and see really the development. Well, the players develop all over the world still, but the rough coach. Honestly, it really rough when me look at it. It really rough when me look at it with the African team now. Still, honestly.
All right, so I hear you. I see a comment in the comment section. Big up Kevin Williams. He's saying that Argentina has 35 unbeaten games so far, coach. That's 5 times 7. So he's saying that on that run, Argentina would have won like 5 World Cups. But one thing Kevin failed to make us aware of is that playing 35 unbeaten games, they were never in a tournament. Except for the Copa or the Confed. One of them something, the Copa. Yeah. So it's this World Cup, these 7 unbeaten games in the World Cup, they are totally different from a going over a span of 35 games. Even though this is not taking anything away from what Argentina has done. Very good record, formidable record. But will that alone propel them to another World Cup and give the likes of Lionel Messi that GOAT status that many people saying that if he has not won a World Cup, he can't be GOAT. Pele is the GOAT. And if he wins this World Cup, will he now be seen as the GOAT?
Coach, are you say if Messi win the World Cup, the debate over, right?
I think for most people it will. For some, they will find an opening. But yeah, if the argument over the years have been him have to win a World Cup or Christie have to win a World Cup to be seen as,
True.
Mona lost 4-2 to KC Chems. So in that situation, it's kind of different. It's kind of different. For me, if Messi win, yeah, there's no argument, because if the argument was if he wins, sorry, if he wins the World Cup, well, he needs a World Cup to solidify his goatship. If he wins this, then definitely it will solidify that. And I will concur on that, Jermaine. So I certainly believe that. So Messi, even though the World Cup, sorry, is not the all and be all for some people, but for some it is. So he has to win that in order to, to solidify his spot. But I'm hoping to see a very good World Cup. I believe it's going to be competitive. Will it be open? And I don't know. Will it be close? I could think so. You understand? But trust me, it's going to be interesting. Very, very interesting World Cup. Very, very interesting World Cup. Who's your team? Which team is your team?
Spain.
What sort of chances do you think they will have?
We have no chance, man. I have no chance at that title at all. You know, so it's rebuilding thing. We need to get back on track. But I don't think we're in the position to really challenge wholeheartedly for this World Cup title. Not at all. I don't give them that.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. And yeah, Spain now have all that it takes to be champion right now. So RR Devon Porter is saying that Argentina will win the World Cup. All right. RR is saying Nigeria 94, Senegal 98, Ghana 2002, Ivory Coast 2006. I mean, it's no time for an African team reach a World Cup final, man. You need to see that.
Brazil and France final.
If a Brazil and France final, France are going to win. France have the edge over Brazil. Once a World Cup, France have the edge. Me not to have think twice about that.
Bye.
Hello, Rich Paul Sports. Boy, you're miserable in the prediction, you know. 2 out of 8. And actually 3 out of 8. Devon Porter 4 out of 8. Myself and Cataract got 5. When I have to talk to it good enough. When I have to talk to it good. Case so they don't think that Spain will go farther than the round of 16. Huh?
They'll make it through. They'll pass the round of 16 for sure. I think they will.
They'll pass the round of 16.
Yeah, man. Man, they must squeeze through.
All right. Let us see how that one goes. But I think this is where it ends for me now. Actually saying Spain is better than Portugal, so a quarterfinal for Spain. That's interesting utterance there from actually. What? Still opinion. Well, go on, Dre, anywhere that we can find you. You are MPEC. Can't find you MPEC, you know. What is happening over Chelsea? A matter of fact, them no name Chelsea again. The new name is Chelpan. When you turn pan now, Bridget, you don't see.
Jay, just a week for him getting shot from today. Just a week back up, man. Tell him.
Dre, anyway, now. What's happening, bro? All right. Yeah, the man in a J, but look like don't now go on over Chelsea. Ibra- Roman gone and everything. Yeah, me see it to RR, my beat Southgate for not carrying Tommy Abrams. But we don't want to get involved in that. Um, CD, when it comes to Premier League and pre-World Cup, this league just keeps giving. Man City losing to Brentford, Spurs down 3 times and win. Brilliantly unpredictable stuff. Yeah, man. Remember, we said we never bet against Spurs this time, you know. With Tottenham without Spurs. Mm. But anyway, people, I think that is where I cut this show short tonight. Definitely, I have to cut this show short tonight. Um, for more reasons than one. I definitely have to cut it short. Appreciate the persons who came out. Just have a little talk about the league. Man said Harry Potter run out of magic. You know the icing on the cake was when he went back to Brighton, you know, and got to wallop. But people definitely, man, may I take the night off. Yeah, man, big up yourself, Rich Poor. And people, please remember to like the video before you jump off. Thanks very much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Stay safe. Until next time, we'll be back tomorrow for the third night, the third episode of the World Cup show as we continue to look at teams vying for that coveted World Cup title. Until next time, people, stay safe. Peace out.
Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.